All young people need attention, support, and structure in their lives. Some need a little more than others. At JEVS Human Services, we offer programs designed to help young people maximize opportunities and get from wherever they are to wherever they want to be. Growing up in North Philadelphia, Lemuel found himself living with parents who weren't prepared to tackle the responsibilities of raising a family.
At the time, my mom was drinking. My dad, he was a bad person, but he had anger problems too. So that it was kind of like not a good environment for me. My whole family got separated, so that's when I was in a group home. I was lived there till like 21. I mean, at first I was like, I didn't want to live here. I was like crying at the time 'cause I missed my dad, my mom, and I had anger problems back then. So it was kind of like a difficult situation.
Left to deal with the loneliness of group home living and his own anger issues, Lemuel found an outlet in basketball.
My dad showed me basketball. We used to watch like Dr. J, the Sixers, we used to watch a whole lot. And that's when I started playing Special Olympics. I don't know, it's like fun. They got a lot of competition in it, and like figure out how to like make friends and meet new people. You know, it's kind of real good.
With the newfound confidence and support he found in the Special Olympics, Lemuel decided it was time for a change in his life.
I made a decision, or I said I'm gonna get my act together, or I could go somewhere in life. And that's when Life Sharing asked me, do I want to move in? And that's when I said yeah. And that's when Patricia Pendergrass took me in.
Life Sharing allows individuals with developmental or intellectual disabilities to live with the support of a caring family in the community. With Life Sharing, Lemuel got the support he needed to transition from foster care and reach a new level of independence.
It felt kind of good, you know, I had that people around that I could count on. We talk about like setting goals and like our future. They helped me like get a job. It's a good program. I could have been like going nowhere in life now. I'm doing good, going to work every day. I have a girlfriend. I'd say it would be a whole lot different if I get into Life Sharing.
Gabe was an average student at Cheltenham High School whose main priority was playing sports, until he found science.
I'd always heard that physics and calculus were really boring, and that's what people think, but I don't know, when I took it, I started to like see things differently, I guess. My senior year calc teacher, he was the best teacher I've ever had. He didn't just teach us formulas, like he showed us how a formula fits into real life, and I'm pretty excited about engineering. I decided junior year that that was definitely one of the fields I was going to look into.
Gabe's decision to pursue a degree in engineering seemed like an obvious one, but the support he needed to pursue that goal was suddenly not there. The college process was daunting.
I had the same counselor since freshman year. We knew each other, you know, first name basis. We were close. She knew everything there was to know about me. And then at the end of my junior year, I found out she was, you know, retiring, which was really just being laid off due to the budget cuts. Each counselor in my school suddenly gained like 50 kids. So there's lots of kids that fall through the cracks when it comes to applying to college.
The LASCO College Prep program stepped in to fill the gaps that many families experience. School budget cuts coupled with the unaffordability of private test prep classes, counseling, and help with the application process can put college out of reach for many.
They really expose you to a lot more. LASCO helped teach me and my parents a lot about the application process. They showed me which schools had engineering programs. They took us on a couple of college tours and helped guide you on the path, but not make the path. And you get an internship, usually at a Jewish affiliated business. So it really helps you gain experience in the workforce, and you can't buy experience. I would definitely recommend the LASCO program. I loved it. I feel like I wouldn't have gotten to the place I am now without it.
For Monica, the stresses of growing up with her own young mother made for a tough home life that was only exacerbated by the bullying she encountered at school.
I guess my mom didn't really know what she was doing, so she made a lot of mistakes with me. My mom was 13. I forgive her now, but then I didn't understand, so I was angry with her. I was in the Kensington area. It was kind of hard because I got, teased. I actually had to change schools a lot. So the bullying really affected my growing up. Around like 13, I guess I started lashing out.
Eventually, Monica's behavior became too difficult for Monica's mother to handle, forcing her to make a difficult choice.
Around 16, my mom placed me in custody. I thought that I was just responding to being mistreated all my life, so I didn't understand why I was the one being punished.
Feeling abandoned and bitter, Monica continued to act out, running away from group home after group home, and eventually dropping out of high school. At 19, Monica learned she was pregnant with her daughter Storm. She viewed her pregnancy as an opportunity to turn her life around.
And when she came along and reality slapped me in the face, I realized, okay, now I need a plan because she's here. I need to be more independent than I am now. And then I realized that it all fell back on me not having a high school diploma. And then I found out about E3.
At the E3 Center, Monica got the support she needed to get her GED. She was empowered by the program's focus on long-term education, career, and personal goals. Fueled by her success on the GED and encouragement from the center staff, she gained new momentum.
I guess it was exactly what I needed because it was all the support I needed. Anything that I needed help with, they helped me with. Now I feel like, oh, now I could do anything. Now I don't feel so behind. I feel like I'm where I'm supposed to be, and I'm more on track to being the woman that I see in my mind.
Lemuel, Gabe, and Monica are but 3 examples of the ways in which JEVS can help those who might otherwise fall through the cracks because of poverty, disability, or education and skill gaps. There are hundreds of young people in our region just like them, who with the help of JEVS Human Services will find the support they need to realize their potential.